6:40. Zman Mincha is 8:20. Tomorrow morning we're davening at 6. Now for a quick Devar Torah. Uh, uh, we have the whole issue of the well drying up because of Miriam's death. Remember what happens in this week's parsha. It jumps from the commandment of the red heifer is right after they've gotten out of Sinai, right after they've gotten the Torah. We've jumped now 38 years into with the death of Miriam. So, things must have been going on okay, nothing to report in those 38 years in the middle. But now Miriam dies and the well dries up. And the people come to Moshe and complain there's no water. And the complaint of no water is different. The complaint is different than one in the earlier complaints. The early complaints, they remembered the good food they had in Egypt, which was sort of strange since they were slaves, but they were complaining about it. In Egypt we had good food, etc. Now they're just saying we need water, which, by the way, is a valid complaint. You're in the desert. You're in the wilderness. There's no water. And the idea of dying of thirst is a real one that should not be taken lightly. And they're saying, couldn't you have taken us, from Egypt directly to Eretz Israel? They forgot the whole incident of the emissaries and the crying, etc., where they were condemned to wander for 40 years, as it were, because of their complaints. And Moshe, like I said, his sister had just died. You have to cut the guy some slack. But he smacks the rock and gets water. And Hashem says, Moshe, because you didn't obey me, you're not going to Eretz Israel. For Moshe, it was a big punishment. So he should have recognized these people are desperate. They don't want to die of thirst in the wilderness. And he should have done things to calm them down instead of getting angry and getting frustrated. This is important, to us, that we have to realize sometimes we have to put trust in our leaders that they do know what they're doing. And we have to recognize they're going through personal things as well. It's not, they're human. Tragedy happens. When Begin's wife died, when Menachem Begin's wife died, it really affected him tremendously. That he literally said, I can't go on. Because he and his wife was one of the great love stories of the 20th century. For those who don't know, if you read White Nights, he gets into how much they loved each other. You have to realize that these are things that affect us. So Moshe's mistake was getting angry, but the people's mistake was not recognizing the pain that Moshe was going through at that moment. Something to think about. I think we still have a minyan, so Kaddish Rabbanim.